It's a Saturday of Speedway and PeopleMover fun in the Magic Kingdom. Hey everyone, it's Herb. Really welcome to another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. A beautiful Saturday, little breeze. Heat and humidity are up just a bit, but still not unbearable. Very nice day to be here. 80 degrees on the way up to 88. So I got in line for the Tomorrowland Speedway. It's supposed to be a 15-minute wait. I've been in line for maybe, 5 or 10 minutes. So hopefully we won't have much more of a wait. Nice view, though, of Tron Light Cycle Run and Space Mountain in the distance. Susan, good morning to you. Tina and Vicki, the Georgia Peach, hello to you. Good to see you. Hi, Jordan. Welcome to the live broadcast. And Maury, good to see you as well. Yeah, and a beautiful day here at the Magic Kingdom. You can see the PeopleMover gliding by over to the right. Space Mountain and Tron. Nice day to be here. Hi, Donald. Jeff, hello to you. Pretty easy getting into the Magic Kingdom today. Just a slight backup at the parking lot entrance, but tapping in for the tickets was pretty smooth. Going through security was pretty smooth. So good stuff. Karen and Ryan, hello to you. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Thanks for spending a bit of it with me today. Danny from Palestine, West Virginia, hello to you. And Jennifer, good morning as well. Wayne has got 7 days to go. Always fun to count down the number of days until your next trip. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It is a very noisy spot here at the Tomorrowland Speedway. The engines and motors make it kind of a noisy place. Buster, hello to you from Hilton Head. Thanks for spending some of your Saturday with me. Really appreciate it. John asked an interesting question. Am I a monorail person or a ferry boat person? So I am more of a monorail kind of guy. I appreciate a couple extra minutes of air conditioning. And, I haven't taken the ferry boat as much recently since the additional second loading set of steps has come into play. And I think that probably increases the speed at which the boats can launch. But I always just have this general gut feel that the monorail is a little faster. But I usually try to eyeball the lines and then make a call. Usually the monorail wins. But if the buses are ever running from the Ticket Transportation Center over to the Magic Kingdom, which does happen during very busy times, I will always take the bus. Definitely not as magical as the monorail or the ferry boat, but usually a whole lot faster. Debbie says, a beautiful day at Disney, that it is. Becky, hello to you in overcast Philadelphia. Love to hear what the weather looks like where you are. We have 80 degrees here at the Magic Kingdom, going up to 88 today. Not a bad day. Gary, hello to you. Merrill, good morning. It is good to see you. Karen says, hasn't ridden the monorail in forever. Is that because you're more of a ferry boat person, or is that because you haven't been in a while? Love to know. John asks if I'm at the Speedway. That I am. Good eyes, John. So this is the Tomorrowland Speedway in the Magic Kingdom. When I got in the line, it said a 15-minute wait, and that was, 5 or 10 minutes ago. So hopefully we're pretty close to loading. Shouldn't be too much longer. Dave says, loves watching the streams from England. Dave, thank you so much for joining. It's always exciting to see people from all over the world join the live broadcast. Thanks for spending some of your Saturday afternoon with me. John says, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I'll add that greeting as well. Thank you, moms, for all that you do. You have a very difficult job. Thanks for doing it. Bethany, good morning to you. Alice says, thanks for the Magic Kingdom visit from Kansas. You're very welcome. Ed's got 3 weeks to go. Hope you have a good time. Always fun counting down. Coker continues to work on the countdown calendar. We've been creating information back and forth for tips and content, so stay tuned. Thanks to everyone who has provided their ideas on tips for the countdown calendar. Hopefully a summertime launch for that. I'll continue to keep you posted. Maria, happy Mother's Day as well. Ted, good morning. It's cloudy, but one day in Connecticut. Glad that you're getting a bit of spring weather there. It's a clear day here in the Magic Kingdom, a little bit of a breeze. The heat and the humidity are up a bit, but still a really pleasant day, 80 degrees all the way up to 88. Important to check out the warnings. You know, it probably has happened once or twice in the history of this attraction that the cars have bumped together. Just a guess. Dolores, good morning to you. Niagara Falls, Canada. Actually, this August I'm going to be up in the Niagara Falls area. I'm looking forward to seeing the falls again. I've only seen them once, many, many years ago in the wintertime. Looking forward to seeing them again in the summertime. Jeff, hello to you. Karen asked about crowd level. You know, it doesn't actually seem overly busting at the seams busy today. And I say that just based on the amount of time that it took to get through parking and security and the tickets. The wait times for the attractions didn't seem too crazy. I think that Seven Dwarfs was an hour or maybe a bit less when I checked. It's probably gone up by now. 15 minutes for the Speedway, even though I think I'm maybe waiting more than 15 minutes, also not bad. So it doesn't seem so bad. John, thanks for sharing the email. If you'd like to share your best travel tip for possible inclusion in the countdown calendar, you can send it to info@worldofwalt.com. Karen asks if we're actually going on the Speedway. That is definitely the plan. Vicky says, misses your mom. Vicky, I understand. I miss my mom as well. I think Mother's Day can often be a bittersweet day. It can be one of great celebration, but also sometimes one of sadness for moms that have passed or ladies who wish to become moms. I know it's a bittersweet day for many. Lori says, kids love this ride. It's a great ride. I think all kids just love the idea of the freedom of being able to drive. John says, am I happy to see the Park Pass reservations going away? Yeah, actually, I think that's a good move for Disney and getting back to a vacation plan that is not quite so complicated for people, especially those who don't visit all the time. For me as a pass holder, it seems like at least right now, reservations are going to be sticking around. We'll see what happens, though. But yeah, I think it's a good move. I think the return of the dining plan also a good move. I think the fact that Disney Genie Plus and Lightning Lanes will be able to schedule in advance, although we don't have the details, that's going to be an exciting development when it comes to 2024. Definitely looking forward to more information on how that's going to work. Kevin, hello to you and happy Saturday. Thanks for spending a bit of time with me. Still in wet and soggy southeast Pennsylvania. I guess that's the springtime rains. Joey says, son wanted to do it. You wish he did, but he never did. Wanted to. That's interesting. Yeah, usually I see the kids are all for it, but it's loud, so I think that might turn off some kids. It has a special aroma, we'll say that. So that could be another thing that's a turn off as well. Lori and Marietta, hello to you. Tammy, good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for your comments. Love to hear your questions, where you're from, your Disney experiences. Thanks also for those hearts, those thumbs up, especially the shares. Great way to get the word out. Really appreciate it. Karen, never been on a Speedway. Karen, gotta do it. It's fun. It's loud. Again, it has an aroma, but it's a good thing to do. Cindy said, thrilled to hear the Disney dining plan is returning. Me as well. It's going to make so many people happy. It's actually one of the most popular questions I get here on the last broadcast is if, when, and how the Disney dining plan is coming back. Disney did announce quite a long time ago that it was. We just didn't know. So I know a lot of people enjoy the dining plan. My guess is that maybe bookings are down a little bit, and Disney is looking for ways to increase the number of people who are coming. I mean, the parks are still plenty busy. But Disney has insight into the number of reservations in the future. The economy is a little uncertain, and it's very possible that they need to do some things to make sure that the parks stay full. But in any event, it's a very popular promotion, and I know a lot of people enjoy it. Maria says, can't wait to be back in August. Hope you have a wonderful trip. think it was John who suggested a shameless plug. Thank you for prompting a bottomless, endless, eternal number of shameless plugs for the Pin of the Month Club. Today you get the award, my appreciation. If you would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Dolores says, one ride never been on. It's fun. Although if you have back issues, definitely not a ride to be on, because I have heard that maybe once or twice in the history of this attraction, cars have bumped together. It's been known to happen. Jody's happy about the Disney dining plan. And based on what I was able to read, it seems like the dining plan is basically coming back in the form in which it has been in the past. So, good to know. So thanks for sharing the link to the stores. Really appreciate that. See if I can get my seatbelt on. All right, we're in.
So my finger push down to go, up to stop, have fun.
We're off. Gwen says, what's the reason people like the dining plan so much? You know, I think it's the ability to prepay for your meals and then not have to worry about what it's going to cost. In my opinion, that's probably what people enjoy the most. And I think it kind of gives you an excuse to just be able to let loose and enjoy. You've got the credits, you have to use them up. It's a vacation. Might as well add on a few extra calories because you're going to burn them off while you're around. I think if you look at the economics of the dining plan, you know, it used to be a very good economic deal. And I think now it can be an okay economic deal if you use everything up. But I think these days it's more about the convenience and really just the ability to enjoy and indulge a little bit. Heather says, ride like the wind. I always enjoyed going on the Tomorrowland Speedway when Tron was under construction. But it's nice to see Tron is done and operating. Fun ride. Love the aesthetics. Susan says, fun. Tina says, probably least favorite ride of the Magic Kingdom. Tanya says, Mrs. Mom. Sorry about that. I know this is often a bittersweet weekend for people. Cinderella Castle is looking good as Disney continues to remove the 50th adornments. The castle turret toppers are still on there, but most of the other buntings and jewels and the 50th emblems have come off. Teresa says her daughter works at the Speedway. Wow, I wonder if we'll see her. That's awesome. All right, Tron is looking good. Selfie's on. Agnes, hello to you. Happy Saturday. Bob says, future NASCAR drivers, especially the ladies who stop and take a selfie of themselves in the middle of the road. Emily, hello to you. Jeff says, a great ride for the kids. I agree. I think most kids really enjoy the idea of being able to ride. They see their parents do it. They want to be able to do it. It represents freedom and going places and things that are not school. So, always fun. Lori said that they removed the 50th golden statues. Not yet. I actually passed by Stitch on the wall of Tomorrowland when I was on the way over. So at least Stitch is still around. I'm thinking the others may be as well. Nikki said, rode it with the grandkids, had a great time. Good to hear. Barbie says, is the People Mover yes? Is the People Mover next? And it sure is. As long as the wait time hasn't gone crazy, I'm going to head over. We're going to have a twofer today, all about Tomorrowland transportation. Larry says, floor it. Larry, I am got the pedal to the metal. The breeze is in my hair. My bucket hat is almost ready to blow off. Kathy says, thanks for this every Saturday. Kathy, you are so welcome. Thank you for being a part of it. Teresa's a People Mover fan. I am as well. Paul's telling me not to crash. I will do my best to be careful. I definitely do not want my insurance to go up. Ronnie says a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day here in the Magic Kingdom. About 80, probably 81, 82 degrees. Humidity's not so bad. We've got a little bit of breeze. It's a sunny day. Denise says that before it still doesn't go that fast. That's true. Brian says you can smell the gas. You got it, Brian. The aroma of the Tomorrowland Speedway. And we're out. Robert says, no driver's license needed. So true. John says, People Mover is still a 5-minute wait. Awesome, John. Thank you so much. It's a very useful piece of information. So we are headed over there right now. Christy's a People Mover fan. I am as well. Mary says, wishes she were here for the People Mover. It's a favorite ride. I love it too. Karen says it seems short. So Disney did adjust the track layout a bit for the construction of Tron. So I'm pretty sure it is a little bit shorter than it used to be. But you give up a little bit of a Speedway track, you gain Tron. I think it's an okay trade-off. Jody says, I'm talented. Thank you so much. One of my useless talents is being able to pull myself up out of the Speedway car while still holding a gimbal. Bruce, hello to you. The grandson loved the ride. It's a good one. John says, am I a People Mover fan, daytime or nighttime? And to that, I would say yes. I think Tomorrowland, especially in the Magic Kingdom, is one of those lands that truly transforms at night. You really need to see it in the evening when everything is glowing. It's beautiful. Julianne, hello to you. Susan's doing the People Mover cheer. Denise is already getting her script ready for the People Mover and paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Susan's voting for both day and night. Debbie's got 6 months to go. Debbie, that is great. HR said she'd probably get a People Mover shirt. That's a grand idea, HR. And actually, you can do that by going to worldofwealthstore.com, where you can get a link to the t-shirt shop as well as to the Pin of the Month Club.
Absolutely, that's what you see tomorrow.
All right. A little bit of a queue here for the People Mover. Not so bad. Catherine, citizens of Tomorrowland. People know the script for this ride. That's awesome. I love it. Amy Joe, 7 days to go. Good for you. Hope you have a wonderful trip. Always fun to count down. Good morning. Stacy, good morning to you. Loves the strolls, loves the shirts. Thank you so much for that. Very kind of you. Joanne says, hate that they changed the entrance to Tomorrowland. Yeah, Disney is always in a state of becoming. Eugene from Cincinnati, hello to you. Bearcat here. Very much looking forward to the opening of Skyline Chili at Flamingo Crossing, the Western Edge development, where the cast housing is. Also some shopping, some housing going to be built in that area. So I've been keeping a close eye on the Skyline Chili website. I believe they're hiring for the opening right now. One of these days I'm going to go over there just to see if the construction looks like it's done. Eugene, 10 days to go. Eugene, that is awesome. Hope you have a good visit. Mary from Port Charlotte, Florida. Hello to you. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you in Alabama. Good to see you joining from Alabama. I guess I can't actually see you in Alabama, but I can see you joining from Alabama, so thank you for that. Lisa says, great view for Tron from PeopleMover for sure. That was actually an extra bonus when Tron was under construction that we could sort of peer down into the construction zone. Bruce says, PeopleMover is his #1 ride. That is awesome. I like the way you think. I'm a big PeopleMover fan as well. I love it because it's relaxing. You get to take a load off for a few minutes. It's sort of futuristic, and yet it's got that retro sort of old school Disney feel as well. A great story behind the PeopleMover when Disney was considering getting into the business of selling this transportation system. A great way to tour Tomorrowland. And the PeopleMover is a people eater. It's got a huge capacity. There's very rarely a long wait for the PeopleMover. You know, if you're waiting more than 10 minutes for the PeopleMover, 15 minutes, it's a busy day. Pamela, hello to you from Levittown, Pennsylvania. Linda, good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me on the live broadcast. Great to see everyone. Thank you so much for your comments, for the hearts, the thumbs up, especially the shares. Excellent way to get the word out. It's because you're here and you do those things that sometimes I have the thrill, the opportunity to attend events with the nice folks at Disney Media Relations, which I truly love. It's a thrill for me, and it's because you're here and you support me that that's possible. So a little hidden tribute here. You can see this logo on the back of the sign. This was actually the logo for the Wedway PeopleMover when Disney was considering selling this transportation system to other companies. I think they actually did sell one or two, maybe to an airport or something like that. So yeah, fun little trivia. Craig, hello to you. Denise, it's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now is the time. I like them both. PeopleMover presented by Enterprise. Nice folks at Enterprise are funding 2 different attractions here at the Magic Kingdom, both the PeopleMover and Tron Light Cycle Run. So interesting that a car rental company was able to do that, especially in these pandemic times when their business changed so much. But maybe those were deals that were inked a long time ago. Dave, hello to you. Bruce says, last few broadcasts give us the impression the crowds are down a bit. I think that is possible. So we are kind of in this period where, Easter is over, spring break is over, and yet the time for summer vacations really hasn't fired up in earnest, although that will be happening soon. So it does seem a little less crowded to me. Heather says, favorite attraction for, we'll just call it resting your eyes. Susan's a Buzz fan. Always fun. Hi, Audrey. How are you? Good to see you. Ed says the park's going to be packed in 3 weeks. Yeah, when Memorial Day comes, for sure. It's going to be a busy time.
For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping Arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car.
Keep your appendages inside the car, please.
Supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Once your step, we'll take this car right here.
Excellent. And we're in. It's a great day to be on the PeopleMover.
Legs and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise
Welcome,
younger
sentient
beings.
life forms.
Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically.
Ed says PeopleMover will be next to close. Oh, well, I hope that it sticks around for a long, long time. Actually, the past year or two, Disney has invested some in the ride system to help avoid bumping cars. I think there were some sort of safety lawsuit issue kind of things going on there. So they were working to improve the control system. And after the PeopleMover reopened, there were some times when it sort of shut down quite often, I'll say. Or at least temporarily stopped is maybe a better way to say it. Not shut down, but temporarily stopped. All right, we're off. Debbie says a great view of the park.
Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Welcome to the Blue Line. Liz says a beautiful day, 74 in Massachusetts. Wow, that sounds wonderful. Andrea
Greetings,
from Canada,
intergalactic
hello to you.
travelers. Welcome aboard the PeopleMover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster maps, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not leave while aboard. Thank you.
I love all the little hidden gems they have in the narration. It says, if you have wings, which is a reference to the attraction that used to be here in Tomorrowland, which is now Buzz Lightyear.
Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Smart Traders. Transfer to green and red line.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots.
Castle always looks beautiful right there. All right, welcome to Progress City, the model for Epcot.
First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dreams for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny PeopleMover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC.
Reference to the green line on the PeopleMover system.
On your
We're on
right
the blue
is
line.
Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
No purchasing stars in Star Traders. Hi Shane, I am doing great. How are you?
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks of the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Tron looks great.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
All right, welcome to Space Mountain.
This is Starboard 75.
Or as we always call it, Space Mountain. Our high-speed rocket port just deep space destination.
Liz says, nice to see Tron open and done. Definitely agree. Welcome to Starport 75. 75 being a reference to the year 1975 when Space Mountain opened.
Let relaxation wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy, the Coral Moons of Pisces 7. You H2O it to yourself. Book today.
You H2O it to yourself. I always kind of miss the fact that they took the speed ramp out of the Space Mountain exit. All right, do not adjust your TVs. It is dark, but we'll be out of the cold of space shortly. I'm actually enjoying the dark and the temperature for a few moments. Susan was a 1975 baby. Susan, awesome. You're just as old as Space Mountain. Just as young, I should say. Beth says, did I ride Tron? I sure did. I had the thrill to be a part of the Disney media event. I got to ride it many times. Fun ride. Definitely love it. Linda from Anaheim on the West Coast, Disney West. Hope you're having a great morning. Thanks for spending some of your Saturday with me. Oh yeah, Susan's got the big 5-0 coming up. Now Dolores says she was here in 1974 when Space Mountain was being built.
Mr. Tom Morrow.
Bet that was a sign.
Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
Come on, Mr. Morrow. Another peek at Tron, which is looking great.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol.
See if we can spy the wait time for Space Mountain.
Hop aboard and launch high above.
It's like 45 minutes.
Spin amongst the planets.
Not too bad. Eric, hello to you from Wichita. Good to see you. Emily, Flight to the Moon is a reference as well. Yeah, whoever reworked the script for this attraction was definitely a Disney fan to do their history. Love it.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Shining at the end of every day. Ted, good morning to you in Chicago. Good to see you. Hi, Lori. Says, looks like amazing weather. It is a beautiful day here in the Magic Kingdom. Probably about 82 right now, going way up to 88. A little bit of a breeze. It's warm, but not too crazy humid. Nice, nice day. Patricia from New Jersey, hello to you.
Calling all Space Rangers. Report to your Star Cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor Zurg.
I know I say this favorite hidden Mickey on the lady's belt buckle right there. It's kind of hard to see, but you gotta look. Ryan, hello to you. Karen says, love the view of the Astro Orbiter. Aaron, hello to you in Long Island.
Monsters Incorporated laugh floor.
Mike Wazowski has brought
Great view of the castle right there. Looks
Whether you
beautiful.
have one eye or nine, take the time to see this show.
Nine Eye, also a reference to, I believe, the Circle Vision
Now approaching Tomorrowland
show that
Transit
used to be
Authority
here.
Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our PeopleMover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us.
PeopleMover,
It's been a pleasure
come
to
full
have
circle.
you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the time. Now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow, today.
Sherry, thank you for joining and for the kind comments. Good to see you. Love the music, Tomorrowland. Karen says, you got a friend in me. Karen, love the reference to the song from Toy Story. Dwanda, hello to you. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate your being here. John says, who's up for a Dole Whip?
Please keep arms and titties and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms and titties and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically.
Shane says, beautiful view of the castle. That it is.
With caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms and titties and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically.
Catherine says, it's been a maker day. Thank you, Catherine. Peggy says, thanks for the stroll every Saturday. Peggy, it is a pleasure. Thank you for being here as well. Amber says, don't get my texts anymore. Amber's referring to World of Walt Fun, the game where you could win points for prizes. I have shut down World of Walt Fun. I enjoyed it. Got a lot of great feedback, but it was a time-consuming operation and quite expensive to operate as well. So thanks to everyone who was a part of it. Truly appreciate it. You never know, World of Walt Fun could come back someday, but it's on hiatus with no planned return at this point. I still do have all the tech though to make it happen. All right, I'm going to head over. We're going to take a little closer look at Tron Light Cycle Run as we continue this live broadcast from the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. A beautiful Saturday, 80s up to upper 80s today. Not crazy humid, not crazy hot, not crazy crowded. Just generally, it's not crazy. Pete, hello to you. Gwen says, loves being here on Saturdays. She can't be here very often. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate your joining me. Emily says, knows a lot of us would look to support me. Emily, thank you for that. Thanks to everyone who's made a shirt purchase before, or especially those people who are part of the Pit of the Month Club. That is a great way to support and encourage me. But just your being here is an encouragement to me as well. So the comments, I love chatting back and forth. If I had to walk around and just talk to myself, I would not like it as much. I love the interactive nature of Facebook Live. All the hearts, the thumbs up are a great encouragement to me. The shares as well. And again, I always like to say thank you for your doing that. And it's because you do it that sometimes I get the opportunity to participate in events with the nice folks at Disney Media Relations, which honestly is a thrill for me. I love it. And it allows me to share some Disney fun with you. So thank you so much for making it happen. Billy says, a beautiful day. That it is. Tomorrowland Launch Depot. This new walkway that leads back to Tron Light Cycle Run. Ron says, thanks for the visit. Jennifer says, love spending Saturdays. Jennifer, thank you for that. So much appreciate your being here. Emily says, love and appreciate you. Thank you for that. I have had quite a few people who have contacted me and said they would like some way to support me, and Again, Pin of the Month Club right now is the best way to do that. I have thought about something like a Patreon or something else, maybe connected to World of Walt Fun, but that's sort of on the maybe someday list. No plans there, but I do appreciate all the encouragement and the offers and the interest in that. It just makes me feel great that people say things like that, so thank you. Mitchell says, is the walkway to Fantasyland still there? It sure is, and in fact, I think we're going to go ahead and take it. I just wanted to first take a moment just to absorb Tron Light Cycle Run here. Love this design and just the music and the feel. It's a beautiful attraction. It's so nicely done. So over here to our left is the walkway to Storybook Circus. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Denise says, thanks for Saturday morning strolls. Denise, it is my pleasure to bring it to you. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of it. So this walkway goes underneath the one that leads up to the attraction and heads back over to Storybook Circus. I could foresee trick-or-treating maybe during the Halloween party here. It's a nice little cut through. Christine from New Jersey, thank you for being here. Debbie says, strolls are the favorite way to start a Saturday with a cup of coffee. Thank you so much. Carol, appreciate your watching. Good to see you. Such an amazing attraction, beautiful design. And this part of Tomorrowland especially just comes to life in a new way at nighttime. So if you haven't yet seen Tron in the evening, you should definitely check it out. It's really like a light show here. Cindy says, living the dream. Maria, excited for a trip in 94 days. I like this little cut through here that connects Tomorrowland to Storybook Circus, including the sign which lets you know that you are entering Tomorrowland, which kind of lights up a blue color in the evening time. All right, we continue on. Peggy says, need to move to Florida. Peggy, come on down. The weather's great. I am a native Floridian, but have lived in the north for quite a few years, and I've got to say, I'm in love with the state of Florida. Yeah, it's not perfect. We got hurricanes, but it's got great weather. There's a train. Walt Disney World Railroad. Chuck from Daytona Beach. Yes, the train is loud. Everyone is commenting on that. It's great to see the Walt Disney World Railroad back in operation. It was shut down for quite a few years with the construction of Tron plus COVID and all the other things, so just great to see it back. I always hate to speculate what Walt might say or think, but you know, trains were a big part of his life, and I've got to imagine that he would be pleased that the railroad is operating once again. Bruce said he missed the sound of the train a couple years ago. It's definitely part of the soundscape of the Magic Kingdom. Interesting. So the construction sign for Tron is still there. It says Tron now programming at the Magic Kingdom. So I guess technically Tron is still programming. I kind of took that as a reference to under construction, but okay. We could just say it's programming in the general sense of programming. Dolores, Mrs. Disney. Dolores, I hope you get a chance to come back soon. Jody says, can't wait to walk on that pathway. It's a great little connector. Normally not a lot of people there, and just a pleasant little spot. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday live broadcast again from the Magic Kingdom at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. A beautiful Saturday, probably 82, 83 degrees on the way up to 88. A little bit of a breeze, just a very nice day to be here. Had a chance to check out the Tomorrowland Speedway, went on the PeopleMover, went on the path that goes under Tron, even had a chance to see the Walt Disney World Railroad sort of go by, so a nice day, got to check out a lot today. Again, thank you so much for your comments. I always enjoy chatting back and forth, hearing where you're from, what your weather's like, what your comments are on the Disney news of the week. Thank you also for those likes and hearts, and especially those of you who share the broadcast. It's truly a great encouragement to me. And again, it's because you do those things that I have the opportunity on occasion to do some nice fun events with the folks over at Disney Media Relations and bring to you the latest and greatest. So I hope that you have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you so much again. And until next time, God bless.